Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're uncovering the story behind the 2004 D Lincoln 1 cent, a small coin that hides a surprisingly big history. Minted at the famous Denver Mint, this classic penny features the legendary portrait of Abraham Lincoln and the iconic Lincoln Memorial design. But here's the exciting part. In high-grade condition or with rare mint errors, this everyday coin can become a valuable treasure collectors love to hunt for. So stay tuned as we explore its history, unique features, rarity, and real market value. You might be surprised at what this tiny coin could be worth. Let's get started on. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today we're exploring a fascinating piece of modern American coinage, the 2004 D Lincoln 1 cent, a small coin that carries a remarkable story within its copper-colored surface. While it may appear to be ordinary pocket change, this penny has captured the attention of collectors across the world. With its classic design, historical legacy, and connection to one of America's most respected presidents, the 2004 D Lincoln cent has become a prized treasure in the world of numismatics. For many enthusiasts, discovering one in exceptional condition is both exciting and rewarding, making it a captivating addition to any coin collection. The historical significance of the 2004 D Lincoln cent lies within the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 2004, the coin had already become one of the most recognizable and widely circulated coins in the United States. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mint facilities responsible for striking billions of coins each year. During the early 2000s, the Lincoln cent continued to symbolize American heritage and everyday commerce, serving as a tangible connection between modern Americans and the nation's historical past. From a design perspective, the 2004 D Lincoln cent maintains the classic appearance that collectors have admired for decades. The obverse features the legendary right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. Surrounding Lincoln's portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 2004. The small D mint mark appears just below the date, signifying its production at the Denver Mint. This elegant design has remained one of the most enduring images in American coinage history, admired for its simplicity and symbolism. Turning to the reverse, the coin displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparro that was introduced in 1959. Remarkably, if viewed closely with magnification, collectors can even see a tiny representation of the Lincoln statue inside the memorial building, a subtle artistic detail that makes the coin especially fascinating. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent frame the design, reinforcing the coin's identity and patriotic symbolism. Even though this design circulated for decades, it remains one of the most beloved coin reverses in American history. In terms of physical characteristics, the 2004 D Lincoln cent is composed primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating, a composition used since 1982 to reduce production costs. The coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 2.5 grams, making it lightweight yet durable enough for everyday circulation. Despite its modest size, the penny's warm copper tone and detailed engraving give it a distinctive visual charm, especially when preserved in bright, uncirculated condition. When discussing rarity, the 2004 D Lincoln cent was produced in large numbers, with a mintage exceeding 3.4 billion coins at the Denver Mint. Because of this massive production, most examples found in circulation today are quite common. However, collectors often seek out coins in uncirculated or near mint condition, where the original mint luster remains intact. Additionally, certain varieties, such as minor die errors, off-center strikes, or double design elements, can significantly increase the desirability and rarity of individual pieces. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the coin's appeal among collectors. While circulated examples are easy to find, high-grade specimens graded MS66, MS67, or higher are much more challenging to locate. Coins that retain sharp details, bright surfaces, and minimal contact marks are particularly sought after by enthusiasts striving to build top-quality Lincoln cent collections. For dedicated numismatists, finding a pristine 2004 D example can feel like uncovering a hidden gem within modern coinage. The market value of the 2004 D Lincoln cent varies widely, depending on its condition and any unusual characteristics it may possess. In circulated condition, the coin typically holds a value close to its face value. However, uncirculated examples can sell for $1 to $5, while professionally graded high-quality specimens may reach $20 to $50 or more. Rare error coins or exceptionally graded pieces have occasionally sold for $100 or higher at auctions, particularly when they display outstanding preservation or unique minting anomalies. For collectors interested in adding this coin to their collections, there are several practical collecting tips worth considering. First, prioritize coins in the highest condition possible, preferably those certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Carefully inspect coins for unusual features like doubling, die cracks, or striking errors, as these varieties often carry additional value. It is also wise to purchase coins from reputable dealers, coin shows, or trusted auctions to ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage is equally important when preserving the beauty and value of Lincoln cents. Collectors should store coins in protective holders, coin albums, or sealed capsules to prevent scratches, oxidation, or environmental damage. Avoid touching the coin's surface with bare hands whenever possible, as natural oils can affect its finish. Engaging with online numismatic communities and coin collecting groups can also provide valuable insights, helping collectors stay informed about market trends and new discoveries. In conclusion, the 2004 D Lincoln 1 cent may be a humble coin in everyday circulation, but it carries a rich blend of history, artistry, and collectible appeal. With its classic Lincoln portrait, iconic memorial reverse, and enduring connection to American heritage, this penny continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Whether discovered in change or preserved in pristine condition, the 2004 D Lincoln cent remains a rewarding addition to any collection, a small yet meaningful piece of history that reminds collectors why the world of numismatics is so endlessly fascinating. The 2012 United States Lincoln 1 cent stands as a fascinating and beloved piece within modern American numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors and enthusiasts across the world. While it may appear to be an ordinary coin found in everyday change, this humble penny carries a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and symbolism. For many collectors, the 2012 Lincoln cent represents more than just a small denomination. It is a prized treasure that reflects the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the evolving story of American coinage. Its strong connection to U.S. history and its continued demand among collectors make it a captivating addition to both beginner and advanced numismatic collections. To understand the importance of the 2012 Lincoln 1 cent, it is essential to explore its historical context. The Lincoln cent series originally began in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and becoming the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. By 2012, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for over a century, continuing its tradition as one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. The 2012 issue was produced at several U.S. mint facilities, including Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. This release maintained the modern design introduced in 2010, making it part of the contemporary chapter of the Lincoln cent series and serving as a tangible connection to America's historical and cultural heritage. One of the most distinctive aspects of the 2012 Lincoln cent lies in its striking design. The obverse features the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has remained on the penny for more than a century, symbolizing leadership, unity, and perseverance. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 2012. On the reverse side, the coin displays the Union Shield design, created by artist Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena. The shield represents Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single, unified nation, with the banner across it bearing the inscription E Pluribus Unum. In terms of physical characteristics, the 2012 Lincoln cent reflects the modern composition adopted by the U.S. Mint in 1982. The coin is primarily made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating, giving it the familiar copper-colored appearance that collectors recognize instantly. It measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, weighs 2.5 grams, and has a smooth edge. Though small in size, the coin's crisp details and brilliant luster, especially in uncirculated condition, make it visually appealing. High-grade examples showcase the fine lines of the Union shield and the carefully sculpted portrait of Lincoln with remarkable clarity. Although millions of 2012 pennies were produced, certain factors still contribute to their desirability among collectors. The 2012 D Lincoln cent from the Denver Mint and the 2012 S proof version from the San Francisco Mint often attract particular attention due to their distinct finishes and mint marks. Proof coins, in particular, feature mirror-like surfaces and frosted design elements that highlight the coin's artistry. Additionally, collectors remain vigilant for mint errors or varieties, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can significantly increase a coin's rarity and value. Condition plays a critical role in determining the rarity and desirability of a 2012 Lincoln 1 cent. While circulated examples are extremely common and usually show signs of wear, coins preserved in mint state, MS-65 or higher, can be far more attractive to collectors. Brilliant red specimens, often referred to as RD, red, coins by grading services are especially sought after because they retain their original copper color without fading or spotting. Finding pristine examples directly from mint rolls or preserved collections can be a rewarding challenge for dedicated numismatists. When it comes to market value, most circulated 2012 pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent. However, coins in exceptional condition can command higher prices in the collector market. For instance, a 2012 Lincoln cent graded MS-65 or higher may sell for $2 to $10, while beautifully preserved proof coins with the S mint mark can range from $5 to $30, depending on quality. Rare mint error varieties or exceptionally graded coins may reach $50 to $150 or more in specialized auctions, especially when certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Collectors are often drawn to the 2012 Lincoln cent because it represents a modern continuation of one of America's longest-running coin series. Unlike older coins that may be difficult to obtain, the 2012 penny offers an accessible starting point for collectors while still providing opportunities to discover rare varieties or high-grade examples. Its historical symbolism, modern craftsmanship, and connection to Abraham Lincoln's legacy continue to captivate enthusiasts who appreciate both history and artistry in their collections. For those interested in adding the 2012 Lincoln 1 cent to their collection, a few practical tips can make the process more rewarding. Collectors should prioritize coins in uncirculated or certified condition, as these preserve the coin's original luster and design details. Examining coins carefully for potential mint errors or unusual die varieties can also reveal hidden treasures. Purchasing from reputable dealers, coin shows, or trusted online auctions ensures authenticity and fair pricing. Additionally, storing coins in protective holders or albums helps maintain their quality and long-term value. In conclusion, the 2012 United States Lincoln 1 cent is far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It is a meaningful blend of history, artistry, and numismatic tradition. From its iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln to the powerful symbolism of the Union Shield reverse, the coin reflects America's enduring values and heritage. Whether discovered in circulation or preserved in pristine condition, the 2012 penny remains a captivating collectible and a tangible connection to the past. For collectors around the world, it continues to stand as a rewarding and cherished addition to any numismatic collection. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're exploring the fascinating 2020 USA Lincoln 1 cent, a small yet incredibly meaningful coin that continues the long-standing tradition of one of America's most beloved coin series. At first glance, this copper-colored cent might seem like ordinary pocket change, but to collectors and historians, it represents far more. The 2020 Lincoln penny stands as a captivating piece of modern numismatics, admired for its historical symbolism, elegant design, and strong connection to more than a century of American coinage. For many collectors, discovering a pristine example of this coin can feel like uncovering a prized treasure, making it an exciting addition to any collection. The story of the Lincoln cent began in 1909, when the United States Mint introduced the first circulating American coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln. By the time the 2020 edition was minted, the coin had already been a cornerstone of U.S. currency for more than 110 years. Produced during a time of major global events and technological advancement, the 2020 Lincoln cent represents a modern chapter in this historic series. It was struck at the Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. mints, each contributing to the coin's continued legacy and availability for collectors. The historical significance of the 2020 Lincoln cent is tied not only to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, but also to the continued evolution of American coinage. Lincoln remains one of the most respected figures in U.S. history, known for preserving the Union and ending slavery during the Civil War. Each Lincoln cent serves as a tangible connection to the past, reminding Americans of the values Lincoln represented: unity, perseverance, and freedom. The 2020 issue continues that tribute, linking modern generations with the enduring memory of one of the nation's most influential leaders. One of the most striking aspects of the 2020 Lincoln cent is its iconic design. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909. This portrait has become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "The Year 2020" surround Lincoln's profile, creating a balanced and elegant composition that collectors admire for its timeless beauty. The reverse design, introduced in 2010, displays the Union Shield, symbolizing national unity and strength. The shield represents the federal government's authority, while the banner across it bears the words 1 cent. Above the shield appears the inscription United States of America, along with the national motto E Pluribus Unum. Designed by Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Minna, this reverse gives the modern Lincoln cent a bold and patriotic look that stands out, particularly when viewed in brilliant, uncirculated condition. In terms of physical specifications, the 2020 Lincoln cent is composed primarily of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating of 2.5%, a composition used since 1982. The coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.5 grams, making it lightweight yet durable for everyday circulation. While millions of these coins were produced, the artistry and precision of the design remain impressive, especially on examples that have been carefully preserved by collectors. Although the 2020 Lincoln cent was minted in large quantities, certain factors can increase its desirability. Coins with the D Mint mark from Denver or pristine Philadelphia Mint examples in perfect, uncirculated condition can attract interest among collectors seeking high-grade specimens. Additionally, rare mint errors or varieties, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can significantly enhance rarity. These unusual variations transform a common coin into something far more valuable and exciting for dedicated numismatists. Condition plays a major role in determining the coin's appeal and rarity. While circulated examples are extremely common, finding a 2020 Lincoln cent in flawless mint state condition can be more challenging than many people expect. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services are especially prized because they display sharp details, brilliant luster, and minimal imperfections. Collectors often compete to secure such high-grade examples, driving demand within the modern coin market. When it comes to market value, most circulated 2020 Lincoln cents are worth their face value of 1 cent. However, uncirculated or certified examples can sell for $2 to $20, depending on their condition and mint mark. Exceptional coins graded at the highest levels may command $50 to $150 or more, while rare error varieties have occasionally sold for several $100s at auction. These values highlight how even a modern penny can become a collectible asset when rarity and condition align. For collectors interested in adding the 2020 Lincoln cent to their collections, a few helpful tips can make the process more rewarding. First, prioritize uncirculated coins or professionally graded examples to ensure authenticity and quality. It's also wise to examine coins carefully for potential error varieties, which can greatly increase their value. Purchasing from reputable coin dealers, coin shows, or trusted online auctions can help ensure a safe investment. Finally, proper storage and protective holders or coin albums will preserve the coin's brilliance and protect it from damage. In conclusion, the 2020 USA Lincoln 1 cent stands as a wonderful blend of history, artistry, and modern minting excellence. Although it may appear simple at first glance, this coin continues a legendary series that has captivated collectors for more than a century. Its iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, patriotic Union Shield reverse, and potential for high-grade rarity make it a prized collectible and a tangible connection to American history. For numismatists around the world, pursuing beautiful examples of the 2020 Lincoln cent remains a rewarding journey, one that celebrates both the legacy of Lincoln and the enduring fascination